Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen 2, Chapter 8, The Eternal Prison. This is your host, Leading Man, and once again I've got our good friend Ikari Warrior with us here. Wow.
Hey folks.
Great. I'm off to a great start. I like how this video actually has no real introduction, no one talks. You're just on some cliffs.
It's a refreshing change of pace considering all the bullshit story.
That's true, actually. And you know what's funny is this story in this section is actually the first one to have any real meaning to the game or the series.
Yeah, it's the first part to matter.
Yeah, exactly.
We're 8 chapters in, and it's the first part to matter.
Yeah, and it's the first part not to be specifically written for this game's terrible, terrible plotline. More telekinesis door things. I really just want to say it's effed up they gave us a power which allows us to open switches.
Switch opening power. And it only works on specific switches.
You there! I don't know you. Are you a guest? A visitor? An intruder? We do not permit guests to disturb our routine. We are involved in the important work here, and nothing must be allowed to interfere. This is a place where those who have transgressed the laws of the gods and man, and so created a dangerous imbalance within themselves, contemplate the wrongs that they have done through peaceful, uninterrupted meditation until they have regained the balance of their true, perfect inner nature. This process must not be interrupted for any reason until a spiritual transformation has been achieved, however long that may take. Thus, no guests, no visitors are allowed, and intruders we know how to deal with. Go, now!
Personally, I love this character. He's actually one of my favorite parts of this level. So we can't go, in case you were wondering. The door is definitely locked.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't heed his advice.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Really, this whole episode is more his fault than anything else, because he should have just opened the door for us to leave.
Seriously, he was being perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Cain wanted to leave. Cain wouldn't have left, but, still, there's no option.
That's a bit much to expect from this game.
Could you imagine what would have happened if Cain had just left? Just ends the game right there.
Cain just says, fuck it.
It's like, well, fair enough. See you guys later. Oh, and by the way, none of that looks like meditation. That pretty much looked like guys getting bludgeoned to shit with giant rocks and spikes.
Which is actually pretty hilarious.
Now, this section over here, you can actually find this by exploring. I kind of do it in the most streamlined manner possible. But there's a free weapon upgrade here, or a free weapon here, and a nice blue chest for us. And then you can just head to the door. Eventually.
I think that's one of the things that I liked about this area was all the jumping puzzles. That was my favorite part of the game.
There's actually a lot of exploration in this level, which I actually like a lot. If more of the game had been like this level, I think I'd enjoy it more. Although I don't like the spiders.
Yeah, the spiders are lame as hell, though.
The best part is, they actually fight you as pretty much the same way you fight every other enemy. If you notice, they, like, circle straight you.
It's a shame that they're the only ones...
But it's actually kind of funny.
They're the only ones who really try.
Yeah. The best part is it works really, really well. That was very natural looking.
Indeed.
Okay, so thankfully they're dead. And by the way, to anyone who had any problems with demons having blood in them, I just want to say that spiders don't have red blood.
Also, it's hilarious that you're sucking the blood out of the spider's ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Just wrong on many, many levels. Is that guy dead? Yes, he's dead.
They're not dead until they flash red.
Yeah, it's another great thing about spiders is that for some reason they like to lie on their back for a really long time, and until they kick back up, you really can't tell if they're dead or not.
They're possum spiders.
So much like the rest of the game, more stuff hidden by switches. Although, in this area, pressing switches actually tends to do more than just opening doors, which is nice. Although it does have the side effect of opening doors, as you can see. But it tends to actually affect the environment, which is, again, a nice change. And yeah, I'm not going to fight those spiders.
It's kind of a reversal, really, that opening the doors is a side effect of the switch.
You there! I see you have not yet found your way out. I suggest you do so. Your presence may disrupt the progress some are making toward fulfilling the inner balance of their perfect nature, and that cannot be allowed. Heed my warning and depart at once!
I don't know what they were doing with the hand there. I'm not even close to pressing that switch.
Pretty lame bell sound, too.
What, you don't like files off freemp3.com?
Well, I do, but I'm not. I'm working on a budget. This is arguably my favorite part of the level coming up here.
Really? That's interesting.
The part where it's all cloudy and floating platforms.
I mean, I like the part of the level. I think it's interesting, too, because it separates it from the rest of the game. But at the same time, this is really monotonous. Also, I want to mention, again, he does not seem to have a good grasp on what leave means. Leave does not mean put you in the middle of an island in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Maybe they fucked up.
Like he was supposed to send him somewhere else?
Yeah. He was like, damn it, Tony. It's your second day operating the crappy bell clock.
Teleporter. Combo. It's like a clock radio. So, more spiders. Thankfully, the axe does way more damage than the stupid... yeah, again, not very realistic. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Anyway, the axe does more than the double-bladed saber will here. Just 3 hits will kill the guy. Of course, Berserker kills him too, but that's just overkill.
Also, it helps that the attack pattern of the axe doesn't have you flying blows over their heads. Like half of your attacks completely whiffed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the delay or the speed of everything, but like really, I imagine it's something I could figure out if I wanted to really put more thought into this game. But at a certain point, I'm just checking out.